What's up, y'all? It's your boy Dre Benjamin, man. You now tuned in to Benjis World. Got my man Mike Thomas with me. You already know, man, from LinkUp215. He about to interview me so y'all can get an understanding of who I am, man.
I'ma show you how I do it. I'ma show you how I do it. I don't want to talk. I'ma show you how I do it. I'ma show you how I do it. I don't want to talk no more. I'ma show you how I do it. I'ma show you how I do it. I don't want to talk. I'ma show you how I do it. Now let me get to it.
What's up, everybody? This is live with LinkUp215. This is Michael Thomas. I'm here with my man Dre Benjamin.
You already know, man.
Dre Benji, man. That's just my man. So let's talk about Benjis World. That's what we're gonna talk about first. How did the whole thing come about? Like, how did Benjis World come about?
Well, you know, a lot of people that know me, they call me Dre Benji. My real name is Dre Benjamin. My artist name is Dre Benjamin. And a lot of people call me Benji. So I was trying to think of something to put everything under. So the first thing I thought of was Benjis World. So everything I do would be under Benjis World. You know what I mean? So that's really how they came about. It wasn't too complicated, nothing like that.
Most definitely. So like, you was putting out the videos. You got like the all in and muscle through. Talk about them slogans, because I just seen like the couple of videos you just put out. So talk about how them slogans came about that you did.
See, I got the y'all probably seen the all in and the muscle through, but I actually got about 4 more. You know what I mean? Those came about just going through different situations that I've been through. You know what I mean? The mess that I've been through, and then God just turned my mess into a message, and that's how I came about, like, doing the process. You know what I mean? Just learning that I had to live by these certain standards to really get through. You know, I had to muscle through. I had to be all in. I got right time, being a right time person. You know what I mean? I got grand slam, everything out the park. You know, you might got your brother on first base, your sister on second base, your mom on third base, got your family in the dugout. I mean, I'm up the bat, bringing everybody home. You know what I mean? Grand slam, everything out the park. And I got I am. That's me and my cousin. That's a collaboration right there. Integrity, assertiveness, motivation.
So these are t-shirts that you giving out the t-shirts,
but it's a message though.
It's a message behind it.
People. Everything I'm doing has a message behind it. There's a purpose behind it. You know what I mean? It's for the people. So.
Yeah, most stuff. So at the end of the day, like, what do you want to get out of it? Like, what do you want to get out of not only selling the merchandise and the clothes, but what do you want to get out of the message through the all in and the muscle through and everything?
What I really want to get out of it is the uplift. You know, like I said before, I'm for the people. I want to uplift and encourage. You know what I mean? That's really my main focus. The money that'll come. You know what I mean? You in purpose and do what you're supposed to be doing. The money will come. The money will follow. So that's really my purpose. The message. You know what I mean? The message behind it.
Yeah, most definitely. So let's go to your music now. So you dropped the Cranes in the Sky video. You got the I Need a Girl video as far as your music concerned. So talk about the transition from Benjis World. You're doing the outspoken stuff. You're doing more topics and stuff like that. And let's talk about your music. Like, how do you differentiate your music from going into like the muscle through and the all in?
Well, really, it's neck and neck. They hand in hand. You know what I'm saying? Because through my music, I still speak the same thing. Get my message through the music. The music is really just another platform.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's how I do it. Like, if you listen to the I Need a Girl, I'm dropping jewels. The Creams in the Sky, I'm dropping jewels. But I also do the club music. You know what I mean? I also do the little fly swag. You know what I mean? I do it all. But most of all, I'm really trying to uplift the people. You know what I mean? Change perspective. You know, push people through what they going through. You know what I mean? I'm an encouraging person. So, you know what I mean?
We gonna get into that. That's why I wanted to ask you about like how you can uplift people, but also the Cranes in the Sky video is crazy. How did you pick that out of all the songs you could have did? Like, that's Solange's song, right? So how'd you go about picking that? Because that's a nice song.
It's a banger right there.
Yeah.
That's why I did it. You know what I mean? Listen to the radio. I said, I love this song. She went deep. The beat crazy. You know what I mean? With the little drums. The beat crazy. So you know what I mean? I said, let me do this. Ain't nobody do it. That's how I pick my beats. You know what I mean? I pick the beats that ain't nobody worried about, but they hot. You know what I'm saying? I do the beats that everybody afraid to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I really just sat down with it. You know what I mean? Drop some jewels in that joint, flow with it a little bit. You know, it's a little fly, smooth joint. Drop the video to it, nothing crazy. You know what I mean? Just to let them know what I'm doing.
Nah, I feel you. So it's winter time now. What you got coming out? Are you dropping any mixtapes or any more videos or songs? Like, talk about that. Like,
so I got the Benjis Mix Volume 1. I got that coming. Cranes in the Sky gonna be on there. I Need a Girl. See, these are all unoriginal beats. That's how I started. You know what I mean? 14, I started rapping. You know, what we did was hopped on everybody's else beats.
Yeah.
Just running, just going to different neighborhoods, rapping, spitting, ciphering, man. That's how we did. You know, anywhere we went, we was gonna rap. Whether they asked us or they didn't ask us, we was gonna rap. That's how I started. So I want to continue that all the way through the journey. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be Benji's Mix, Volume 1, 17, which is 2017. So say 5 years from now, you'll know what year it came out. Cause I'm just gonna continue. I might drop 1 or 2 a year. You know?
Yeah. So when can
And
the
then
people expect this to drop?
Probably first quarter 2017. Then right after that, I probably drop either an EP or just a whole out, it's an all out original joint. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Mostly
I'm working on that at the same time. A couple of joints produced by me.
Yeah. Who your producers you working
You know what I mean? John Quincy, that's family right there.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
started in house.
Press Records.
Press Records, yes sir. You know what I mean? Everything we do is in house. You know, that's how we started. You know what I mean? Just grinding, busting it out. So we got a lot of stuff already done. But you know, I got a couple producers in Atlanta. You know what I mean? Where I was at for a little while. And then, you know what I mean? Anybody else that want to work, I got a few more. You know what I mean? So you know, it gotta be quality.
Who do you want to collab with in the future? Because pretty sure you're gonna collab with Finesse maybe.
Finesse, that's blood.
That's your blood, yeah.
Finesse, he always gonna have something. You know what I mean? John Quincy gonna have something. My sister, she sing. She always on something. You know what I mean?
Seen you do stuff with Trey Prada in the past.
You know what I mean? He doing this thing right there.
Yeah.
Big ups to him. You know what I'm saying?
I seen him on TV.
Right. He working, man.
Yeah.
And you know, I mean, whoever that's hot, upcoming, that's motivated, you know what I mean, trying to get to the next level with it, man, I'm down, you know what I'm saying? Collaboration, that's what I represent, collaboration, so.
Definitely. So going back to like the music and the Benjis World stuff, welcome to Benjis World, how do you think that's gonna inspire the people? Let's go to inspiration. Like how's that gonna inspire people through your messages? Like what do you want
Benjis
the people
World?
to well, both your music and Benjis World. What do you want the people to get out of that?
Just really, whatever they want to get out of it, you know what I'm saying? Whatever they can take from it, take from it. I'm just gonna feed it to you. I'm just gonna really cook it up and throw it at you, throw it in the air. Take whatever you can take, you know what I'm saying? I don't really know what you're going through, but I know ain't nothing new under the sun. We all going through something.
Most stuff,
You know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna cook up, just throw it out there. Just continue to throw it out there, throw it out there. Whatever you can take from it, learn from it, or whatever. You know what I mean? And if you got feedback, just let me know what I can improve on to help you out. You know what I mean?
What do you think about the Philadelphia music scene? You know, we downtown right now in Philly. You know, we all in the city. So what do you think about the Philadelphia music scene? Like we can name drop for days, but like what do you think about it? And,
See, I think it's growing. I think it's growing. I think it's getting a lot better. Youngtown coming up, you know what I mean? Actually getting on. You know what I mean? Going to that next level. I think it's growing. You know what I mean? More collaboration. More, you know what I mean? Young business. Not even just the music, just business in general. You know what I mean? Females, males. You know what I mean? Everybody doing their thing. It's more motivation, more love being spread. I think it's good. It's gonna be better. I mean, the next few years, I feel like it's gonna grow and sprout to where it need to be.
So I can sense like you're a real humble and spiritual dude. You know, just knowing you through the years. Like how did that form? Like how did you get that going up to now? Like where does that stand? Like as your humbleness and your spirituality? Like,
You know,
where'd you get that from?
Really just the different things I went through, you know what I'm saying? Just calling on God, he always answered me, being there for me, you know what I mean? Dropping insight, you know what I mean? Pushing me, you know what I'm saying? So keeping him first is really how I continue to strive, continue to push forward, you know what I mean? So that's always gonna be there, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna hide that, I ain't gonna sugarcoat that. I keep God first, I stay prayed up, that's what I do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This is what I do when nobody looking. You know what I mean? Like I said before, I'm really for the people, you know what I mean? And the spiritual realm, you know what I mean? I'm in that, you know what I mean? I pay attention to that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm focused, man. I mean, I'm focused.
So,
it's more than what you see, it's more than the gifts, it's more than what's behind it. You know what I mean? Like, I focus on character, you know what I'm saying? I figure, like, there was a time where I ain't even do music for a little while, I just focusing on myself, you know what I'm saying? I figure, like, a lot of people, they like to hide behind their gifts, you know what I mean? Say they make it to the NBA or whatever. People like to hide behind that.
Yeah.
Me, I want you to see who I am. You know what I mean? Behind that, you know what I'm saying? See my character, see who I really am. Because real people, they want to be on display. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna hide. They want you to check them. They want you to see what's going on. Because they real. They ain't got nothing to hide. They want to be an example to other people. You know what I'm saying? So
So you were down Atlanta like last year. How do you feel about that music scene? Because it seemed like Atlanta, when they talk about Philly, everybody don't really stick together. I mean, but Atlanta, it seemed like, oh, everybody sticks. So when you was down there, what did you experience? And then coming back here, like, what's the thing, the difference you think down there?
See, when I was out there, it was an experience. Like, I met a lot of people, seen a lot of different things, and I got to understand the difference between Philly and Atlanta. Atlanta is a lot of love. And you can just feel it as soon as you touch down. You feel it, you see the people, they speak to you. You walk in a little convenience store, they speak to you. Look, in Philly, they give you the stare, you don't speak, you know what I'm saying? They speak to you. You see why different stuff is flowing, businesses is flowing, everybody collaborating, why stuff is moving, why there's money out there, you know what I'm saying? Because it's love out there, you know what I mean? People open-minded out there. They coming from all over, so it's really like a melting pot.
Yeah.
I met a lot of people out there that was from different states, you know what I mean? It's like 50-50, you know what I mean? But it's real out there, man. I mean, I advise anybody to go out there. They business-minded, motivated, young, music scene, all that. You know what I mean? Fashion world. It's a lot out there. You know what I mean? To get out there and see what it's like. And there's other places, but Atlanta is one of them.
Yeah, most definitely. So we got, me and you both have experiences like working with the youth and stuff. Let's go over like the youth. Like, what do you think is the most important thing for the youth these days? Because there's not like a lot of guidance. You know, you turn on the news and it's bad stuff they seeing. But like through your music and through Benjis World and your messages, like you're speaking positivity. So what do you think for the youth? Like just working with them or just seeing them, what do you think is like the most important thing that they need right now?
See, the youth with me, I'm for the youth. I'm all for the youth. Right now, that's like my number one priority. I feel like that should be everybody's priority. Being a mentor to the kids, being an example, because they next. If you're not feeding them, it's a problem. Because I feel like the people that were before us, and the reason why we suffering is because they didn't bridge the gap. They didn't give us the wisdom that we needed to continue and, you know, make things better for the people behind us. Because right now it's like, you got the older guys saying, I don't know where these kids get this stuff from. Y'all came before us, and y'all bridged the gap. And y'all was fathers in y'all child's life and different things. And y'all was reaching out to the kids, and you know what I mean? Like I said before, bridging the gap. And really feeding them to continue to get better. But like I said, yeah, the youth is most important. I want to speak to the kids. I work in a school district right now with the kids. I work with all behaviors, you know what I mean? I deal with the kids, you know, parents. You get to see what's really going on, like the cycle. You know, over in West Philly, you know what I mean, where the dark at, you know what I mean? That's like really who I am. You gotta send me where it's dark at. That's where my heart is, you know what I mean? I'm attracted to the cries, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So I work in West Philly. Like I said, you get to see what's going on and see how the kids is wired, see how we start, you know what I mean? Ask them questions, understand it, but they really just need love, you know what I mean? They really need a young guy, young girl, you know what I mean, that's ahead of them, that can really motivate them and push them to the next level, you know what I'm saying? So I think it's important for all of us to go to these dark places where people don't want to go, they need the most attention, and that's what the most important, you know what I'm saying? Go to these juvenile centers, these jails, and talk to these people that need inspiration, man. It's important out here. You know, that's what I do, like.
So here at LinkUp215, we want to know like more about like the artists. So I'm gonna ask you a series of questions. You're just gonna shoot them out and let's get to know Dre Benji a little bit more. So if you can perform anywhere in the world, where would it be?
I say Atlanta.
Atlanta?
We're gonna go there first. We're gonna get there.
Yeah.
Atlanta.
Alright, so if you can collab with any artist, any rapper, singer, gospel singer, musician, rock, anything, if you can perform with anybody, what would it be?
Artist-wise, I'm gonna do something hard. Rapper-wise, Kiss, that's my favorite rapper. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's a few other people, singers. My favorite singers like Monica, Beyonce, Jill Scott, Faith Evans, all them. You know what I mean? My soul's stuck in the '90s.
Yeah.
My favorite group, Rough Riders. You know, like the Lots.
Yeah.
Jadakiss, my favorite rapper. That's right there.
How about to ask you, who do you look up to? Like, who coming up in rap? Like, who'd you look up to?
Well, coming up in rap, I ain't really look up to nobody in particular. Like, if it was good, I gravitated to it. I'm saying, as long as it was good, I gravitated to it. But AI was my inspiration. You know what I'm saying? And that's bad.
Shout out to Iris.
He was motivation. He's small. He had heart. Like, you know, man, you step in that floor, it's game time. No matter what, you know what I mean, the odds against you, all that, it's time to roll. And ain't nobody really inspired me in particular, like as far as individual. Just because good music in general. Around like the 90s, like it was Bad Boys, the Locks on them, Rough Riders, you know what I'm saying? Jay-Z popping, Nas popping, Pop Big. You know what I'm saying? Around that time, that's where I really started, that's when the music started to stick for me. You feel what I'm saying? So,
That's love. That's love.
that's where I'm stuck there. And R&B too, the R&B was heavy. That's where the music was real, it was love, you know what I mean? Talking
Yeah,
about
it was.
real love. You can feel that. I know it's a new generation now, but
Yeah, most definitely.
just gotta fly with it.
So, as far as 2017, like, what do you have? What are you coming out with next? Like, as far as you doing like another Dre Benji, a Benjamin thing, or you doing the music? You doing a Benjis World?
Honestly, I'm doing it all, you know what I mean? Benji's World is just always gonna be, that's Benji's World. You know what I'm saying? Then it's everything under Benji's World, as far as the brands, the merchandise, the messages, collaborations. Anything I do is just under Benji's World. That's my world.
Yeah.
And I include anybody I do features with, collab with under my world. You know what I'm saying? But I got the Benji's Mix Volume 1. I'm gonna have another tape coming with all originals. The Benji's Mix is non-originals. And you know, just continue with the merchandise. I'm gonna have that full-fledged, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's another thing I wanted to ask you. You doing any like? Because I remember one of the videos you said you was bringing people in. Like, you doing any special guests or like if people can do poetry or if people can do on their spoken word? Like, you bringing anybody in?
See, that's gonna be later down the line.
Yeah.
What I want to do is, or what I will do is, like the different messages that I have, I want them to tell their story on how they muscled through, how they was on it, how they a right time person. You know, you ain't gotta worry about them. You know, they gonna keep their word. You know, right time person. You know, taking care of their family, taking care of their kids. It's a right time. You gotta worry about it.
Yeah.
He give you his word. He gonna be on the right time. He gotta be on the shoulder. You know what I mean? And stuff like that. So I want them to give their message through my message, you know what I'm saying, to them. So I think it'd be good. Or I can interview somebody else. You know what I mean? It's all stuff.
So, I definitely enjoyed you sitting down with me having a conversation.
Oh yeah, you already know, man.
Yeah, we're going.
More to come.
Yeah, more to come. So this is Mike from LinkUp215 sitting here with Dre Benji. So,
It's your boy Dre Benji, man.
I'ma show you how I do it. I'ma show you how I do it. I don't want talk. I'ma show you how I do it. I'ma show you how I do it. I don't want talk no more. I'ma show you how I do it. I'ma show you how I do it. I don't want talk. I'ma show you how I do it.